This is Jordan Tower with JT News. Make sure you smash that like button, smash that subscribe button. Let's get right into the news. Well, we got Nelly and Ali still going through it. This, if you don't know Ali, he's from the St. Lunatics. He says, well, here are some entertainment to help you through the Monday blues. Last night, Nelly sent one of his subliminal disses towards me and my career. The truth is, Nelly equals Ali. I wrote it. He said it. And we sold 10 million diamond. Go to his page. Do you notice that he hasn't said anything about that country album? Well, I'll tell you why. 13,000. Wow. That's how many copies of that album he's sold. My career was writing your career. Shaking my head, to be continued. It's all about the grand illusion ever pulled. Isn't a ghostwriter supposed to be ghost, though? Like, if he was ghostwriting, I'm sure he got paid for it, right? He is mentally suffering, trying to hide the secrets. Now let me get ready to drop wisdom off at school. Well, here's the thing here, okay? Ali was never... His solo career never took off. I think everyone has their position in life, and I think his position was behind the scenes. Now, if Nelly wasn't giving him proper credit and money for those things, then Nelly's just wrong, But that happens sometimes if you got a team working on your project, some people forget about their team. As you can see, I don't think Drake has writers or anything, but I think he has people come on, every rapper has a think tank. It's not just them in the studio by themselves writing up this great stuff. It's a vibe. It's an environment. You have people around you that help you craft your craft. And, this is why a lot of some rappers have entourages because of that. Some rappers have entourages because they want to feel tough. Some just want to take all their friends for the ride. But when you see Drake, most of those people actually offer something for his career. And those are the kind of friends you want to have anyways. Nelly, I don't know what happened with him and Ali, man. They try to break it down, but they're always mad talking about it. I don't know. 50 Cent, we talked about this yesterday, but I'll talk about it again. He trolls Snoop Dogg. Snoop Dogg was in the BMF series last night. I didn't watch the episode, but it's great to see. I mean, Snoop Dogg is, as Fat Joe said, he is the most recognizable figure in hip-hop, period. He could get off a plane anywhere, and people know that's Snoop Dogg. Snoop Dogg is hip-hop and rap. I mean, he's like, I'm not trying to belittle him by calling him a mascot, but he's the guy. Like, he's the poster of rap music. He's the most recognizable person. Seriously, that's just what it is. So anyways, he says, let us all pray God grant me the serenity to accept the things that I cannot change, the courage to change the things I can, and the wisdom to know the difference, because Snoop Dogg is not going to stop smoking. Laugh Out Loud BMF tonight. Was that a laugh out loud? This is funny. Jacquees is, an R&B singer from Atlanta. Looks like a mini Quavo. Everybody thought this was Quavo dancing on stage. If you go to Twitter, you can see it. I mean, it's not that big a deal. He's doing like twists and doing little dances. I didn't realize how short Jacquees is. He's short. Quavo, but he's getting mistaken for Quavo because they look kind of like brothers almost. Lyfe Jennings talks about child support. He's given $10,000 a month. He says, I'm a bitter baby mama's worst nightmare. They have to see me on TV or hear my music. I haven't heard a Lyfe Jennings song in a while. I'm not trying to be throw any shade, but I'm just saying. But I have seen my love in hip hop. That's when he made his comeback. Let's see. How hard I try to bring me down, they can't succeed. Okay, cool. Love and hip hop got people. Anyways, even right now they're reading this and wanting to respond so bad, but they can't. You know why? Because they are blocked. You're supposed to be happy in your 40s. I know I am. Because mind my business amid my business is me. This is my secret of talent ignoring the BS. You're not really ignoring it. Using that energy to be great. Just a little reminder, ask yourself for real where you would be without that $10K a month. Jeez, he must be making a lot of money on the road and stuff, because $10K a month, he's got to be pulling in like 30 to 40, right? Let's be real, humble yourself. I'm a blessing in life. Okay. This is interesting. I think I remember, I don't know, like this was in the source back in the early 2000s. There are rules to this. This is when Kanye was just a producer, trying to be a rapper, but he was top producer. He said, this production stuff, Rockefeller's 10 beat commandments. Rule 1, if you're a producer and a rapper, save the heat for yourself. I mean, you're just a producer rapper. You ain't going to get the heat from nobody else. Rule 2, don't play your beats for up-and-coming producers. They ain't going to buy your stuff. It's useless. 3, don't send tracks to any and everybody who asks. They'll have your stuff on Pro Tools, because that costs no cash, even though you signed a deal under the label. This is what's funny. Whenever you hear a rapper like, I had that beat first. Well, you didn't do anything with it. I love it when a rapper said, I had that beat first. That hit record right there that Drake just did or something. You ain't do anything with it. You ain't do anything with the beat. You ain't do what that person was going to do with the beat. Why is that even like, yo, probably had a lot of songs that other people had. Rule 4, still take a few stacks under the table. Like get some brown paper bag money. Rule 6, but if you do get a chance to play beats for rappers' face, don't play any gangsta stuff. Will Smith or dance beats for face. Beats for face? Huh? Or dance beats for face. Okay. Rule 7, don't be starstruck and track your beats before you get your first half. Because that's the perfect way to never get your first half. Rule 8 is just like rule number 4080. Industry people are shady. F all the negotiating and try to get con in. I'll tell them, look, I do the beat, my manager do the talking. Oh, okay, yeah. So don't get involved in the business. Get a decent rapper to rap on rule number 9. Get a decent rapper to rap on what you got in the stove. Because I wouldn't have made it this far if it wasn't for Hove. 10. Did I not do number 10? Let me see. Here it is. I think they cut off 10. Oh, here it is. 10. And when you do get hot, don't let them screw you on the beats. Tax them. Because ain't no telling if they'll love your beats next week. That's a fact. That is a fact. Shout out to Hoodville. They said City Boys up. Man orders 100 tacos on his first date. Ask the woman to pay for them. Yo, if you ever heard that story, this girl gives like her horror first date where like she meets a guy in an app or something. She pulls up. He acts like he forgot his keys. Then he's giving her directions to the first date. They go to Taco Bell, and he orders 100 tacos, and then pretends he doesn't have his wallet. She has to pay for him, and then he goes back. He takes her back to his house, throws all the tacos on the table. He lives with his father. He yells out, "Let's feast!" And they all just like start eating tacos, and she was like so weirded out by this. She just grabbed all of her tacos and just ran out the door. She grabbed her tacos. I would have left the tacos there, but hey, that was a good story. Coi Leray. So this shows you, okay, so it says top female rappers, artists, Cardi B, Coi Leray, Meg Thee Stallion. The fact that Coi Leray is on this list, I'm sorry, but nah. No. I'm sorry. It just shows you where we're at, you know. I would say Saweetie's even higher than Coi Leray, and I don't even like Saweetie's music. Who would be better? I mean, what about? I mean, hottest rappers. I guess we're talking about people that are talked about the most. Coi Leray makes herself talked about a lot, but that's it. That's it. You know, you gotta have something like Cardi B has hits behind her. Meg Thee Stallion has hits behind her now. So I don't know. Is Bia a rapper? Cause she's pretty big out here. I don't know, man. Sad, bruh. Sad, bruh. This is Jordan Tower with JT News. I'll check you guys in the next one. Smash that like button, smash that subscribe button, and I'll check you guys later. Peace.